There's someone in the shelter. There's someone in the shelter. Hi, everyone. My name is Anthony Escobedo, the Chief Naturalist at Dunes Learning Center, a residential environmental learning center located inside the Indiana Dunes National Park. After finding an old article, we've embarked on an adventure together to track what I believe is our local Bigfoot, whom I call Sand Squatch. This is the search for Sand Squatch. Here's the evidence we've gathered so far. After finding an old article, we talked to Professor Audru, an expert in cryptozoology who gave us a map. Using a compass and this map, we were able to find the old field station of his team. There we met with Mrs. Lupin, a local homeowner who told us that strange noises come from beyond the creek bed. After we investigated along the creek bed, we found what appears to be the track of Sandsquatch. We were following the tracks until we found some scat and confirmed that the scat could be from Sandsquatch. From there, we found a pile of bones and gathered that the skull we found must be from a deer. That night, we decided to go for a night hike to listen for sounds when we discovered some fur. Unsure of exactly what the fur was, we went back the next morning and found the shelter of an animal. Yesterday, we set a trap for Sandsquatch when this happened. There's someone in the shelter. There's someone in the shelter. Quick, Jimmy, get the newspaper on the phone. Tell him we did it. We caught Sandsquatch. Quick. Call him. All right, guys. It's just around that side of the tree there. I'm going to sneak around here and then kind of cut it off. And then I'm going to jump on it. We have to be very quiet. Nat, is that you? What are you doing here? What do you mean? I've been tracking you the whole time?
Hi, this is Kayla reporting for the Daily Dunes. We have Anthony here who claims he found a sand squatch. Anthony, is that true?
Well, not exactly. I found someone with a big foot.
A big foot. That is incredible. Can you tell us what made you want to track this sand squatch?
Well, I was looking to go on an adventure with my friends, like I always do when they come to visit, and I found an old article, and that got me really curious and had me ask a lot of questions, so I thought that would be a fun adventure.
Where did this adventure take you?
Well, when I found one clue for Sandsquatch, I kind of kept exploring around until I found another clue, and then before you know it, I was searching all around the Indiana Dunes National Park.
Wow, what did you find in your adventure at the Indiana Dunes National Park?
Well, I found out a lot of things. I found a lot of signs of different animals, and I got a lot of help from a lot of my friends. I think the biggest thing that I found was how to be a good scientist.
And if you share any lesson you've learned with the people at home, what would you say?
Well, if I had to give advice to somebody at home, I would say that anytime you go on an exploration adventure, always bring your sense of curiosity and wonder. Um, Always ask yourself lots of questions and look closely for signs of nature. And if you're not sure how to answer one of your questions, that's okay too. I think part of the fun of exploring was trying to learn and come up with the answer and make hypothesis as to why.
Well, thank you so much, Anthony. There you have it, folks. All you have to do to have an adventure is to have good observation skills and a sense of curiosity. This is Kayla with the Daily Dunes, checking out.
We learned that some animal. Cut. All right. So last night on our night hike, when we went to get a gather of some cut, where we want to make sure that we place it in a. All right, guys. So we're back here at the All right. By answering these 5 questions, I think we'll have a light. Cut. Run it back. At night, you want to make sure that you stay really quiet, but not so quiet that you can't hear over the airplane. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Right now? Well, I have a hypothesis. I have an idea of what I think these belong. And just before our flashlight camera didn't die, our flashlight died. No, cancel. I have questions I think that will have enough insight to gather about what happened here, and then we can just do whatever we want because I forgot what I was supposed to say. All right, guys, I'm not even sure how big Sandsquatch is, but